What if you were selected for a mission before you were even born? What if your very existence on Earth was not random, but planned for a much greater purpose? Right now, a powerful shift is taking place. A transition from the old 3D reality to the higher 5D consciousness. But such a transformation does not happen on its own. It requires a team, a transition team, who will anchor this new frequency and guide others through the awakening process. This is exactly what Jessica West, alongside the Arcturian Council of Five, has been unveiling. They describe a cosmic recruitment and selection process where advanced souls have been chosen to assist Earth in this monumental shift. Are you one of them? How souls are chosen for the 5D mission. Long before birth, souls are chosen for specific roles in Earth's evolution. This process is not random but carefully orchestrated by higher dimensional councils that oversee planetary transitions. These councils, including the Arcturian Council of Five, assess the vibrational readiness of each soul, determining who is best suited to guide humanity into the next phase of consciousness. Some souls come from distant star systems, while others have lived multiple lifetimes on Earth, gathering wisdom and experience. Jessica West explains that these souls are not selected based on superiority, but on alignment. Each being must match the frequency of the new Earth to be an effective bridge between dimensions. Some individuals feel a deep, unexplainable pull towards spiritual knowledge, healing, and transformation. This is because, at a soul level, they already agreed to assist in this mission. Their intuition, synchronicities, and life challenges are all part of the activation process, awakening them to their true purpose. Once selected, these souls are trained in higher realms before birth. They are given glimpses of their future mission and encoded with knowledge that will awaken at the right time. However, Earth's dense energy often causes amnesia, making them forget their role. But as the transition accelerates, they begin to remember who they are and why they came. Understanding the 5D transition. Earth is not just a planet. It is a conscious being undergoing an ascension process. Just like individuals evolve spiritually, planets too shift through cycles of growth. The transition from 3D to 5D is not just a shift in perception, but a fundamental transformation in energy, consciousness, and reality itself. In the third dimensional reality, separation, fear, and linear time dominate. People believe they are isolated beings, disconnected from the greater cosmic web. However, the 5D reality is rooted in unity, love, and expanded awareness. In this state, humanity will no longer operate from a place of scarcity, but from infinite potential. Those on the transition team will serve as way showers, helping others navigate these changes. This shift is not an overnight event, but a process that has been unfolding for decades. Increased solar activity, energy waves, and cosmic alignments are supporting Earth's transition. Many people are already feeling its effects: heightened intuition, a desire for truth, and an inner knowing that the world is changing. The 5D transition team is being activated to help stabilize this new frequency. The Arcturian Council of Five. Who are they and what is their role? Among the many cosmic beings assisting Earth, the Arcturian Council of Five plays a unique role. This advanced collective of higher dimensional beings has been overseeing planetary ascensions for thousands of years. Jessica West describes them as master architects of consciousness, specializing in guiding civilizations from dense realities to higher vibrational states. Unlike other extraterrestrial groups, the Arcturians do not seek control or intervention. Their method is to transmit wisdom telepathically, guiding humans towards self-realization. They work closely with the 5D transition team, ensuring that each selected soul receives energetic upgrades, training, and activations. This guidance often comes through dreams, synchronicities, and deep inner callings. The Council of Five also plays a role in DNA reconfiguration. They assist in awakening dormant codes within human genetics, allowing individuals to integrate higher frequencies. Many who resonate with their energy report experiences of vivid astral travel, geometric visions, or encounters with blue light beings. These are signs of direct contact with the Arcturians, signaling a deeper mission ahead. Identifying the 5D transition team. Not everyone on Earth is part of the 5D transition team. Some souls have chosen to experience 3D lessons, while others came here to assist. Those who are part of the team often experience distinct signs from an early age. They may feel a deep sense of not belonging, as if Earth is not their true home. Jessica West explains that many transition team members have gone through intense life struggles. This is not punishment but preparation. Challenges polish the soul, removing limiting beliefs so that the individual can hold the higher frequency needed for 5D work. Often these individuals are drawn to spirituality, healing, or creative expression, feeling a strong urge to uplift others. Another clear sign is accelerated awakening. While some people gradually open up to spiritual concepts, those on the transition team awaken rapidly. They experience sudden downloads of wisdom, unexpected shifts in perception, and a sense that their entire life is rearranging for a greater purpose. If this resonates with you, it is likely that you are being called into service. How are souls selected? Not every soul that applies for a 5D mission is accepted. In the higher realms, a cosmic selection process determines who is ready to serve. This involves a detailed review of a soul's past incarnations, karmic history, and energetic readiness. Only those who have demonstrated commitment to growth and service are chosen. Jessica West describes how these souls are evaluated in interdimensional halls, where their energy signatures are analyzed. They are tested on resilience, heart-centered living, and the ability to remain anchored in love even in the face of chaos. If they pass, they are assigned to different roles: healers, activators, grid workers, and consciousness expanders. This recruitment is still happening. Many souls who were uncertain about their mission are now being activated. The key is to recognize the synchronicities, inner callings, and life changes leading you toward your purpose. If you are experiencing these signs, it is likely that your 5D mission is unfolding. The role of Lightworkers, starseeds, and empaths in the 5D shift. Not all souls incarnate with the same purpose. Some come to experience duality, while others arrive with a mission to guide and heal. The 5D transition team is largely made up of Lightworkers, starseeds, and empaths, individuals who possess heightened awareness and sensitivity to energy. Jessica West explains that these souls have a deep inner knowing that they are here for something bigger than what the material world suggests. Lightworkers are those who bring divine energy into the physical world. They uplift others, not through words alone, but through their presence, creativity, and actions. They might work as healers, teachers, artists, or even silent observers who anchor higher frequencies wherever they go. Many Lightworkers have spent lifetimes preparing for this shift, undergoing rigorous soul lessons to embody wisdom and compassion. Their role is not to force awakening, but to hold space for those who are ready. Starseeds, on the other hand, originate from higher dimensional civilizations such as the Arcturians, Pleiadians, and Andromedans. They carry advanced knowledge and energetic imprints from their home realms, making them natural leaders in this shift. Their challenge is adjusting to Earth's dense frequency while fulfilling their mission. Meanwhile, empaths act as emotional bridges, helping transmute collective fears and lower energies. These groups collectively form the spiritual infrastructure of the 5D transition team, ensuring that humanity's evolution is guided with grace and stability. The importance of multidimensional training before incarnation. Many believe that life begins at birth, but for the 5D transition team, training starts long before entering the physical realm. Jessica West describes how, before incarnating, selected souls undergo multidimensional preparation in higher dimensional learning centers. These spiritual academies, sometimes referred to as the halls of Amenti or the celestial schools, are designed to equip souls with the tools they need to navigate Earth's challenges. In these advanced realms, transition team members study universal laws, vibrational alchemy, and consciousness expansion. They are shown visions of potential futures and trained in telepathic communication, energy manipulation, and reality creation. This training is embedded within their soul memory, but upon birth, much of it is forgotten due to the density of 3D existence. However, when the timing is right, life events will trigger the reawakening of this knowledge. One of the strongest signs that someone underwent pre-incarnation training is an unexplainable knowing of spiritual truths. Many people find themselves naturally drawn to esoteric wisdom, sacred geometry, or ancient civilizations. They experience intuitive downloads, déjà vu, and sudden spiritual awakenings that feel like remembering rather than learning something new. These are signs that their higher training is reactivating, preparing them to step fully into their mission. The challenges of 3D existence. Although souls receive advanced training before incarnating, Earth itself serves as the final testing ground. The dense nature of the third-dimensional reality is designed to challenge and refine souls. Many members of the 5D transition team have gone through difficult, even traumatic, life experiences. But these struggles were not random. They were part of their preparation. Jessica West emphasizes that hardship often serves as an initiation process. Souls who agreed to guide humanity through the transition first had to experience the limitations of 3D existence firsthand. Many felt disconnected, misunderstood, or even lost in their early years. But this disconnection was necessary. By understanding fear, struggle, and duality, they could later teach others how to transcend it. Despite the challenges, the most important lesson in 3D is remembering who you are. The physical world is full of distractions that keep people focused on survival rather than expansion. However, for those on the transition team, the journey back to truth is accelerated. Synchronicities, spiritual awakenings, and intuitive nudges push them toward their real purpose, helping humanity shift into a higher state of consciousness. DNA activation and upgrades. One of the most profound aspects of the transition to 5D is DNA activation. Most humans operate with only a small percentage of their true genetic potential, but as the Earth's frequency rises, dormant DNA strands are being reactivated. This process, facilitated by cosmic energies, Arcturian guidance, and the transition team's work, is enabling humanity to awaken abilities once thought impossible. Jessica West explains that the shift from carbon-based DNA to crystalline DNA is at the core of this transformation. As people absorb higher frequencies from solar flares, galactic waves, and planetary alignments, their bodies and minds begin to function differently. Many experience increased intuition, enhanced empathy, and even spontaneous healing abilities. The 5D transition team, being the first wave of this upgrade, acts as living proof of humanity's next stage of evolution. This process can be physically and emotionally intense. Some experience ascension symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, ringing in the ears, and vivid dreams. Others may notice a shift in their thoughts and emotions, feeling drawn toward love, unity, and higher wisdom. These are all signs that DNA activation is occurring. As the shift continues, those undergoing these changes will serve as guides, helping others integrate these new abilities with ease and understanding. How 5D beings communicate. One of the most fascinating aspects of 5D existence is the shift from verbal to telepathic communication. Unlike spoken language, which relies on limited words and interpretations, telepathy is pure energy transmission. It allows beings to communicate instantly, sharing not just words, but emotions, images, and entire thought structures. Jessica West describes how members of the 5D transition team are naturally developing telepathic abilities. Many have begun noticing an increased sensitivity to energy, a stronger sense of people's emotions, and even moments where they hear thoughts before they are spoken. These are early signs of telepathic reactivation. In the new Earth reality, communication will no longer be distorted by lies, misunderstandings, or manipulation. Instead, people will operate from a state of full energetic transparency. This is why the 5D transition team must embody truth and authenticity in their current lives, so they can seamlessly integrate into the new way of being. As their abilities strengthen, they will become the link between dimensions, teaching others how to use this powerful form of connection. The role of sacred geometry and frequency in the 5D transition. Throughout history, sacred geometry has been used as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. It is the blueprint of creation, found in everything from the structure of galaxies to the formation of our DNA. As Earth transitions into 5D, the significance of sacred geometry is becoming more widely understood. These shapes hold vibrational codes that align human consciousness with higher dimensions, accelerating the awakening process. Many members of the 5D transition team naturally resonate with geometric patterns, sensing an innate connection to their energetic properties. Jessica West explains that frequency is the key to dimensional shifts. Just as different sound frequencies can alter physical states, such as how music affects emotions, sacred geometry works by aligning the body's energy field with cosmic blueprints. Many ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians and Mayans, used specific geometric patterns in their temples, pyramids, and artifacts to amplify spiritual power. Now, as Earth's energy field shifts, these patterns are reawakening within people's consciousness. This is why many feel drawn to mandalas, crystalline structures, and light-coded symbols. The Arcturian Council of 5 has been transmitting frequency codes through light and sound waves. These activations come in many forms. Some receive them through dreams, meditation, or sudden intuitive downloads. Others feel an unexplainable pull towards sound healing, energy work, or quantum physics. These experiences are not random, but signs that their energy fields are recalibrating to the higher vibrational reality. The more one engages with sacred frequencies, the easier it becomes to hold and integrate the new 5D energy. The end of the 3D control system. For thousands of years, Earth has operated under a dense illusionary system designed to suppress higher awareness. The 3D reality was structured around fear, division, and external control, keeping people disconnected from their true potential. But as the transition to 5D unfolds, these old structures are collapsing under the weight of their own limitations. Jessica West emphasizes that this is not something to fear. It is the natural dissolution of outdated paradigms that no longer serve humanity's evolution. Many people are beginning to notice the illusion unraveling. Governments, financial institutions, and educational systems, once seen as absolute authorities, are being exposed for their flaws, corruption, and inability to adapt. This is part of the greater shift. The frequency of truth and transparency is rising, making it impossible for deception to thrive. The 5D transition team plays a crucial role in helping others recognize this shift without falling into fear or resistance. Instead of focusing on destruction, they help build new systems based on unity, fairness, and collective growth. Jessica West describes how the breakdown of 3D structures is necessary for humanity to step into its divine sovereignty. In 5D, people no longer give their power away to external authorities. They become their own source of wisdom and guidance. This transition requires a shift from victim consciousness to creator consciousness, where individuals no longer blame external forces, but take responsibility for shaping their reality. Those on the transition team have already begun this process, embodying inner freedom even while the old world crumbles. Mission activation. Recognizing one's place on the 5D transition team is only the first step. Fully stepping into the mission requires conscious action. Jessica West explains that activation happens in stages. It begins with self-discovery, where an individual feels an inner calling but may not yet understand how to express it. As they awaken further, synchronicities, life changes, and deep spiritual insights guide them toward their higher purpose. One of the greatest challenges of mission activation is trusting the unknown. Many people feel an urgency to help others, but hesitate because they don't know where to start. Jessica West emphasizes that the mission does not require a perfect plan. It requires alignment with higher truth. The first step is raising one's vibration through meditation, inner healing, and conscious living. When an individual shifts their own energy, they automatically uplift those around them without needing to force change. Once the internal shift is stable, the external mission naturally unfolds. Some may feel called to share knowledge, create healing spaces, develop new technologies, or lead community initiatives. Others may take on more subtle roles, anchoring light in their daily interactions. There is no one-size-fits-all mission. Each role is unique and essential. The key is to listen to intuitive guidance, trust the process, and act from a place of love rather than obligation. Mission activation is not about fixing the old world, it's about building the new one. Instead of fighting against broken systems, the transition team must focus on creating higher frequency alternatives. As more individuals step into their mission, a collective web of higher consciousness forms, accelerating the global shift. This is how the 5D reality becomes anchored, not through struggle, but through the embodiment of higher awareness in everyday life. Challenges of the 5D transition team. Stepping into a higher mission does not come without challenges. The path of the 5D transition team is filled with tests, obstacles, and moments of deep introspection. Many members feel isolated or misunderstood, as their perspectives differ from the mainstream collective. Jessica West acknowledges that this is part of the journey. Awakening ahead of the collective can feel lonely, but it is also an essential role. One of the main difficulties is energy sensitivity. Transition team members often absorb the emotions of others, sensing global shifts before they happen. This can lead to emotional overwhelm, exhaustion, or even physical symptoms as the body adjusts to higher frequencies. Learning to protect and balance one's energy is crucial for sustaining the mission long-term. Meditation, nature immersion, and energetic shielding techniques become essential tools. Another major challenge is navigating relationships in a shifting world. As one awakens, old friendships, family dynamics, and societal expectations may no longer resonate. Many find themselves drifting away from people who remain in fear-based mindsets. While this can feel painful, it is also an opportunity to attract new connections with like-minded souls who support and understand the transition process. Despite these challenges, the journey is deeply rewarding. Each test serves as a spiritual initiation, strengthening one's connection to higher guidance. Those who persist will not only anchor the new reality for themselves, but will inspire and uplift countless others. The more one embraces resilience, authenticity, and trust, the easier it becomes to navigate the transition with grace and confidence. The shift in consciousness. The shift from 3D to 5D is not a single moment in time, but a gradual unfolding of consciousness. Humanity is currently in a phase of collective awakening, where some are stepping into higher awareness, while others resist change. Jessica West emphasizes that there is no fixed date for the completion of this transition. It is a process dictated by vibrational frequency, not by the calendar. At the individual level, many are already experiencing 5D consciousness. They are living from heart-centered awareness, embracing unity over division, and aligning with higher timelines. These individuals serve as anchors for the new energy, helping stabilize the shift for those who are still adjusting. The more people awaken, the faster the collective transition accelerates. However, this does not mean everyone will shift at the same pace. Each soul moves through this process in divine timing. Jessica West explains that as higher frequencies integrate into the planetary field, the old 3D reality will continue to dissolve. This may appear as chaos or instability on the surface, but underneath, it is the restructuring of a new world. The key to navigating this transition is remaining in alignment with love, trust, and inner wisdom. Those who resist the shift will experience more challenges, while those who embrace it will flow into new levels of awareness with ease. The full transition will occur when a critical mass of individuals embody the 5D frequency. There will not be an external event that forces this shift. It will emerge naturally as more people choose to live in alignment with higher consciousness. The invitation is open to all, but only those who actively participate in their awakening will experience the fullness of this new reality. How to connect with the Arcturian Council and 5D guides. The Arcturian Council of 5 is always guiding those who are ready to receive their wisdom. However, their communication does not come in the form of direct verbal messages. It is transmitted through energetic downloads, synchronicities, and intuitive insights. Jessica West explains that connecting with higher dimensional guides requires a shift in perception, as their messages are received through the heart and subconscious rather than the logical mind. One of the most effective ways to connect is through meditation and altered states of awareness. By quieting the mental chatter, individuals can attune themselves to the subtle frequencies where these beings communicate. Many receive guidance in the form of symbols, light codes, or visions that do not immediately make sense. However, as these messages integrate, they begin to unlock deeper understanding and activate dormant abilities. Another way to strengthen this connection is by recognizing and following synchronicities. The Arcturians and other higher guides often place signs along our path, repeating numbers, meaningful coincidences, and sudden insights that seem to come out of nowhere. These are not random occurrences, but direct messages designed to confirm that one is on the right path. The more one acknowledges and acts upon these signs, the stronger the connection becomes. Jessica West reminds us that communication with 5D guides is not about asking for rescue or intervention. These beings are here to support and guide, but not to interfere with free will. Their mission is to empower individuals to remember their own divine potential, not to rely on external forces. The deeper one cultivates self-trust and inner wisdom, the clearer their connection to higher guidance becomes. The shift to 5D is no longer a distant prophecy. It is happening now. Humanity stands at a crossroads, where each soul must decide whether to cling to the familiar or step into the unknown. Jessica West urges those who feel the call to embrace this transformation with courage and trust. The old reality is dissolving, not as a punishment, but as a necessary evolution into something greater. For those on the 5D transition team, the time to act is now. This does not mean forcing change upon others. It means embodying the higher frequency, leading by example, and radiating the new consciousness in everyday life. Awakening is not about waiting for an external event. It is about actively participating in the process, choosing love over fear, and stepping fully into one's divine potential. The question is no longer, will the shift happen? The question is, are you ready to fully step into it? The doors to 5D are open. All that is required is the willingness to walk through.